Okay, so we're at the point where we're at the end of the game now. I know there's a couple of different endings. Have a look at the cool attacks that all the enemies do, and then we'll agree to be on our side, I think. So, last time we asked him a bunch of questions about his motives and who he is. This time, I'm just going to destroy it. You don't need answers from the thing that lives in the mirror. You already know what you are. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response and then patiently waits for you to continue. I am the Long Quiet.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am. Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Don't you have a say in all of this?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Let's talk this through, or... There's so many stories we've left unfinished, can we just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. No, we won't say that. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. Let's talk this through.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Flesh is a vehicle, and to destroy the flesh is to strand the spirit. With violence you stranded me, and with violence I sought to twist your flesh back into mine. For choosing your death and forfeiting your body, you chose agency. But agency requires action, and action requires endless tapestry of events. In your final moment, would you remove action itself from reality?
Can you say with certainty what shape a world without you will take?
I know what I am, but I do not know what I am not. If a world without me is so unknown, then how can you be so sure you want to create it? I kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go, faster and faster and faster. I kill you, you kill me. Hollow eyes watch from the dry corners of a memory. A home built on all the futures that were supposed to be, preserved until the moment of reunion. The fire of the heart sets it all ablaze. I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life. And without me, all that's left to do is linger.
I deserve what you did to me. I'm okay to linger. I don't want to linger. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. Let's give it a save just in case. I don't want to linger.
A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. Where did you end and I begin? When you felt what it was to be me, we held on to each other and pierced the veil of truth. Will you abandon that curiosity now that we are no longer joined in physicality?
I miss what it was like to be together. Can we go back to it?
Though that was us before we were us, there is no turning back. For all the echo's delusion, he still managed to reshape reality itself. Though he could not destroy what could not be destroyed. We are intertwined, but we are separate.
Is a person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, you still have who you started with. A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that feel it.
Oh, that smile's unsettling. I'm not my body, but I feel my body suffer. I'm not my body, but perhaps others are theirs. I don't fear death, not anymore, but what if I am? But what am I if I'm not a body? I do not fear death.
If you do not fear it, then there is no need for you to struggle against it. Let go. Leave with me.
I'm ready. I want to leave with you.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Free yourself. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here except for her is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of your cage pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Take her hand. All at once the unyielding tension breaks. You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist, and you are aware, just as you've always been, and just as you always will be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Aww, that was a nice ending. That was quite sweet. That was nicer than I expected it to be. Oh my goodness, what another fantastic adventure. It's been so much fun seeing all of the different routes and paths. I don't believe I've actually seen everything. I think there are bits and pieces I have actually missed out, which is totally possible, I mean, with this many paths, and I know there's more endings than the 2 I have already got, but of course the Pristine cuts come out now, so I can always go back and have a look at those ones if I want to. But I think the next step is for me to play the Pristine Cup. I'm very much looking forward to it, I'll be honest. So another big thank you if you've joined me my second time around. If this is your first time, go check out the first time around. And if you could like and subscribe and get those watch hours up for me, I'd really, really appreciate it. If you have any feedback on the series or any comments or something you'd like to see, just let me know below or on the Discord. But for now, this is Chunky Nugget, making sure everything goes dark, and then I die.
Chunky Nugget.